Mine's a mess, so it doesn't work. Okay. We'll start with Victor, who's sick, and actually, you also know what Victor's doing, right? But I'll just say what he said to me. Number one, he's rebuilding the AI chat, making things a little more modular and extensible. A little vague, but I trust you guys are
I
investing
can,
time in the right things. It makes sense.
yeah, I can
Uh,
explain more on that.
okay. Yeah, sure. And then the next thing he said is rebuilding the preview window, taking inspiration from zero. Mm, I that one I definitely don't understand. So maybe you can explain both of those a little bit.
Yeah, so what he means by making it modular and extensible is that just making components that we can actually wrap stuff around, just like Chat CN. For example, they have like building blocks components which you can just put into a div and then it would just work. Everything would work together. So that way, for example, we have like uh, thread input component, which basically is the input message, and then you can send message to AI, and then that component actually wraps a bunch of subcomponents, which are, for example, input tools, and that tool contains send button, then upload file button, and stuff like that. So basically making everything modular and extensible so that if we want to add stuff later on, it would be really easy for us to handle that, because currently we have kind of the components kind of divided into stuff, but it's like still it's they are too complex in a way that it's not really extensible for
Okay.
someone new joining. So
It
that's
sounds
why.
like
And
you'll be refactoring
exactly.
larger components into smaller components,
Yeah,
mainly.
and also we're rebuilding the components as well, so that because we are also rebuilding the backend with the AI SDK as well. So that's why I was like, let's just rebuild everything so that everything with the AI chat works together well, and we don't have to mess with the code that is already so complex.
Okay, but mainly it's a matter of taking larger components and turning them and refactoring them into
Yeah,
more
yeah, yeah,
more
mostly.
components.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah. And then we also talked about how the backend would work. So since we already have a monorepo, I was thinking we could just make a package for the AI, and then we can just extend that package based on whatever the tools or stuff that we want to add later on. So that's why I was thinking just let's make a different package and then let it handle everything about the AI chat instead of having separate API routes for that.
What kind of you want to make a different package?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Which, yeah.
what's the new package you're gonna make?
So for the AI package, so it would be like GitWit slash AI, and that would basically handle everything from. I was thinking making a client for the AI, and then that client would rebuild wherever it is needed. So
Mm,
basically, when someone opens a chat, it would rebuild there, or in the editor itself, where we would have an edit code button or stuff like that.
oh, I like that. So people could also use this in other projects that where they want to add an AI assistant.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, they can essentially do that. Yeah, but then it would
Yeah,
also be specific to we will definitely not be releasing that, but it would be specific to our monorepo.
we could. I mean, why not? Why
I mean,
can't we?
we can release that for sure, but it's just like I haven't thought about that yet. It's just
Yeah.
like,
Well,
yeah,
to me, that's one of the main great things about having things divided into different packages is that like
yeah, yeah. So
if someone
yeah,
wants to use just part of GitWit in their application, they can do that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that, and then also we talked about yeah, I mean, I think we talked about this at in last meeting, but how the edit code button works right now is we have a standalone editor generated whenever we use that, and the code is generated. Instead of that, it would just generate the code right in the into the editor and not in a separate window of the editor.
Mhm.
So that's also one of the reason why we're building new components as well for the AI edit stuff as well, because we would handle that also in that. So yeah, that's the plan, and we're gonna meet up a few times this week as well to kind of,
Nice.
yeah.
Wait, what's the deal with the preview window?
Oh yeah, the preview. I'm not sure because we didn't talk about it, but
Okay.
it might be something that he came across while he was researching about the components and stuff.
Yeah,
But
because the preview window is so simple.
yeah,
And
exactly. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk
already
about
in.
it with him.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Uh, Abdul, would you like to um, talk about what you did with your PR?
So
What you're looking
basically, in one of our previous meetings, we discussed the issues related to our GitHub, right? So one of my PR is already ready to be reviewed, and James has led some comments on them.
at?
So I will be resolving them tonight. And after this PR gets merged, I have another PR ready, and after that, we will review that PR, and all our issues related to our GitHub will be resolved.
Yeah. So basically, this is just um, cleaning up the GitHub integration, functionally, making it covering a lot of edge cases. Um, yeah, making it as simple as possible. He also went a little bit far and wrote some code for like actually merging conflicts. And I asked him to rewind a little bit first. So first cover all of the essentials, and then later on we can use that. We can do something with conflict merging, but I want to do it
Yeah.
step by step.
Yeah.
Um,
First, we wanna make sure that what we have is
yeah.
foolproof and working properly.
Also, it's quite tedious to test something like that.
Yeah,
Uh,
that is also true. Yeah.
it's gonna it's gonna take like an hour to test it. Speaking of testing, just for the record, we have a couple of failing tests. These are not from this PR, but GitHub. This one test is failing, so someone needs to look into that, either me or Victor. That's basically just a note. Um,
Okay.
not nothing urgent there. So yeah, um, maybe I should also just check what our maybe I should also just check what our Anthropic is saying. What our Anthropic is saying today.
Yeah.
Speaking
Yeah.
speaking of this, looks like it's fine. So I rotated the API key,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and I don't see any excessive usage today. So,
Then
but
it's
yeah,
fine. But
but yeah,
the that jump was weird.
the what?
The jump in usage.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird that it didn't correspond to usage in our statistics.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if one person was just going ham because that happens sometimes. Someone's just working on a project and then you see a
Yeah.
lot of usage. But in this case,
And
yeah,
we
it
also
didn't.
allow a lot of generations as well. So
Yeah, in this case, I don't see. Oh, here's. Yeah, today I don't see any usage.
okay,
So
that's fine. Yeah.
I should check and make sure that it works. um,
Yeah.
um, but otherwise, it's fine. Okay. Does anyone have anything else that they want to bring up?
Yeah. Then-
Otherwise, we are good for today. Oh, okay. No, it doesn't. The API key isn't working for some reason. But it's only on the Next.js side that we use that, right?
Yeah, because we use API routes. Uh,
Well,
did you change the API? You did change the API key though.
I did, and I clicked redeploy, but it doesn't show that it redeployed. No, it doesn't even show that it redeployed. Let me redeploy.
That might be the case. Yes.
Yeah, what's going on? That's weird. Okay, well now it's redeploying. Maybe that'll fix it.
Yeah, that should
Yeah,
fix it.
thanks everyone, and we'll all stay in touch over throughout the week, um,
Yeah.
and yeah, good progress.
Thank you.